I am back again with episode 2 of the Exiled Kingdoms walkthrough. So, it's been a few days. I hope you all enjoyed the first time. And we're going to get back to work. Now, let me see. Where was I? As you can see, the journal has a lot of uses. I really made the wrong choice there, didn't I? Right, well, good news, I know where the goblins like to hang out in some places around here. Wait, shoot, I got a mage. Can't play like I normally do. Done. And as you can see, that didn't work well. Right? Try again. Let's see. Map? No. Sometimes your map will still have the stuff from when you died on it for some reason. I think that's a glitch, I'm not sure, but I don't complain because it can come in handy sometimes. Like during dungeon runs and stuff. Ooh. Yeah, unfortunately there are lots of goblins in pairs around here. But yeah, like it showed, quick save can be useful right now. Because you can even quick save in the middle of a fight so long as you aren't in places that don't allow it, like dungeons. And not gonna be any help to me, but I can sell it. Let's see if I can try and get one of those two from earlier now. Just one of them. There are several goblins in this area, usually in groups of 1 or 2. But since they're all fairly close together and they roam around, there is pretty good odds of you drawing more in towards you while you're fighting one. No, that's 3. Now, this may not be the best idea, so quick save, heal up. Yes, I'm sure. Ooh, shoot. There's a spearman, range fighter. Higher level, too. Oh, dang it. Right. So this time, I want to try and get the spearman first. And nope. So we're just going to leave those two alone for a minute. Alright, let's go sell this hammer I found and buy a piece of armor, because we're going to need it. Let's see, can we afford... I forgot how overpriced this early stage armor is. I'll buy it. Because it'll boost my odds of survival. Because, as you can see, most armor boosts your health. So the extra... I'm not sure if it's actually that amount. Let's check it real quick. Yeah, so it adds that number of hearts to your health. So I just went from 23 health to 25. And, as you can see, it also fixes up your current health to accommodate. So, I know it sounds a bit silly, but not every piece of armor will actually boost your armor rating. But, you gotta admit, the increased health is gonna save your life a lot. Now then, try again. Nope. Alright, so let's find a different target. So, like, see, there's another one right there. And, yeah, there's plenty around this area here. But, yeah, I can go back to the captain now. I'm pretty sure I killed more than 5, actually. Ugh, sorry if my voice sounds a bit weird. My throat's a bit dry right now. I've only been awake for a little bit. I should have gotten something to drink first. Sorry. You did it. I am really surprised. Sorry, I can't remember how I did his voice last time. Anyways, here's the reward. 25 gold and a potion. When you're ready for a more challenging job, come see me again. And be back soon. And as you can see, doing quests improves your reputation. Reputation. Ugh. Did I really say reputation? Like the Kingdom Varsilia. Unknown +1. Landigar +4, because we also got the +1 from accepting the quest. Now, as you can see, the factions, the big groups. Like the 4 kingdoms, Varsilia, Mercia, Ilmara, and Thram. And then the church, the 3. Those are the 4 big factions. And then, as you go into them, you also start getting small towns and stuff added to the list. Like Landigar right here. And when you go to town halls to get a quest, which I'm not sure we can do right now, but I'll go check just to show you guys. Yeah, see, quests are not allowed right now. But as you can see, my reputation is the average of the kingdom and the town. But usually, your reputation in the kingdom itself will improve when you do jobs in town. So generally speaking, you're most likely going to have a higher reputation in the kingdom than you are in the areas in it. Now, that's gonna be really good at this stage, because as you can see, it heals more than max health. And we have 49 gold, but I am going to... Let's speak with this now. I know what the jobs are, so let's train up a bit first. Heal up. And see, building up gold and XP. Ooh. Right, when you level up, actually I'll wait until I actually level up. Uh-oh, wolf. They're tougher than goblins, as you can see. Whew. I forgot there's one that sometimes ranges north of the road here. Usually, you find them in an area much further south, southeast, if you look at the compass there. But that area is not mapped in yet, so I can't really show you. Now I've gotten most out of that I can of this right now. So, let's go to the tavern. Well, inn. And rest for 12 hours. And healed up. Cost me a bit of gold, but also my odds aren't too good right now, so I wasn't expecting anything really. I only got 5% chance. In my main account, I have a 50% chance I still don't always hear rumors. Now then. Let's see. Yeah, I'm 28 away from leveling up. So a few goblins ought to do that. And most of the ones I killed yesterday will respawn. See? There's that camp over there to the left where we saw the 2 goblins. So, yes, there we go. One's not a spearman in this group. And boom, level up. Now, there we go. Loot. See, these ones boost my armor. And let's check the details list. 0 to 2 from all physical attacks. Oh yeah, and this screen here shows you plenty of more in-depth details about your character. Like how much your stats boost certain things, see? And yep, XP bonus. Game time, enemies killed, so 24, 3 of those were wolves, since 21 were goblins. Those are all we faced so far. I don't know why it just lists those 3 types of enemies, but as you can see, every time you level, you get 2 points to add to your traits and 2 to add to your skills. Now, that's not gonna be as good as you think, because over time, the price increases. Like, if I want to increase my intellect, ooh, that's an issue, because it's going to take all my points right now. But at this stage, I can level fairly quick, and boosting intelligence increases how much XP you get by 2%. Now skills. I could use both points in order to get that summoning skill. I'll get this and then save one of the points so I can get this and another skill next time. Or at the very least, have a point in reserve for a while. And as you can see, since there's an active skill, there's the option right there. Not gonna press it to show an example because this skill costs mana. And I only have so much mana. Ooh, one shot. And pick a blue orchid because that comes in from one of the quests. And I didn't give you guys a chance to show all the details, but I did read this last time, so maybe. But as you can see, it has a 20% stun chance. That's going to be huge. Now then. Let's see. Can't get cocky, but I do want to find a few more victims. Boom. And check more of these, but I can sell those. Heal up, because that guy's close. And look, I got a sheave. Let's see, compare it to the iron dagger. Oh, rogue weapon. Dang it. Never actually noticed that it was solely for rogue before. But that's annoying. It's slightly better than the dagger, but goblins drop those bone sheaves a lot. I think they're like 6 gold. So I'd much rather equip one than just sell it, because it's not going to do much, but... Now, I could get that buckler. If I remember right, the alchemist does have some gear from mages I never really checked out. Let's see. Ooh, now this is good, because see? So, I can hold it in my offhand, and it gives me +3 to finding hidden objects and doors. That's good. And it boosts my health and mana both. But it's 200. I can't afford that right now. So I'm going to make an investment. Let's see. 2 to 5, 1 5. Just going to take all my gold, but... let's invest. Sometimes you gotta spend money to make money. Keep that in mind. That means don't hold your wealth, guys. No, let's get going. Oof. That was reckless. I don't have a recover. Let's check the crate. And I'm not going into the mine right now. That would be suicide. So we're getting a quick save just in case we run into something. And head straight back to Lanagar. Oof. I should have turned off my notifications. Sorry, guys. Kind of forgot to. Didn't think I'd be getting any. Alright, and we have 19. That'll be enough. And, ooh, just barely. I'm glad I did that then. And what's more annoying, as you level up, the ends get more expensive. Now, I know one of the skills, one mastery, does give a slight knockback. I can't afford it. The entire point of me waiting on lesser summoning was to see if there was something else I wanted to get at the time, but... yeah. Now, a slight pushback, and 1 damage. Not much, but in these stages, that's going to make a big difference. And over time... ooh, Goblin Warrior, those are tougher. Ooh, I didn't get a chance to see if lightning goes straight through them all. It's a shame. Take the gold. Let's try and catch 1 or 2 on their own at a time before we recover to get the biggest use out of it. Uh-oh. Wait for the cooldown to run out. Ooh, we got a crit. Nice. Sometimes the game does... aw, man. Sometimes the game does this annoying thing where you're running, and then suddenly it'll stop you for no reason. Right, so... train... and... let's try this again. And yes, the spell does hit them both, so that's going to be useful. Taking the gold again. cover. Let's see. More boots. Come on, let's see. We're goblin hunting here. And yeah, see, he was stunned. And that can make a big difference. Trust me. Especially against tougher enemies. Now then, again, I am not going into the mine yet. That is suicide. But yeah, see, that pushback is pretty major because it means I'm taking less hits, and right now, that is huge. So I'm probably going to need to put a point into, that's my reputation. I'm probably going to need to put a point into endurance next level, and then save one up for later. Sell these 4 things. As I'm level 2, technically I can take the quest from this guy Rodney, but trust me, when I took that quest I was a few levels higher and he still died. Granted, I know the area better, but I ain't doing it. Now then, answer some questions. Oh yeah. Okay, so I already did that. Can I be of service to 3? Finally, someone capable and willing to provide some help. There is a Tolassian tomb to the south called Idaya. I hear disturbing reports about the dead becoming restless inside. Zombies. You want me to go there and wipe them out? Such enthusiasm. Sadly, that's impossible. Thousands of corpses rest under each Tolassian tomb. With time, other zombies will rise again. What is the mission then? Just bring me 3 pieces of zombie flesh so I can send them to Ilmara for study. Our wisest priest will learn what is going on from studying it. I will reward you with a healing potion. And the quest is called Flesh is Weak. Now, let me remember to tell you a bit about the different factions of what I know. Farcilia, that's the area where we're starting off, and it's run by the old families that came back from the destroyed kingdom, the destroyed empire. I can't remember its name, but they're run by chivalry, so knights and the like are common. Mercia, it's big on military and trade. The capital is Freetown, and the greeting they use for each other there is freedom to you, but Mercia is actually a lot based off Roman culture, and that includes slaves. Yeah, freedom to you, yet they have slaves. Quite ironic. I imagine that was intentional. They're big hypocrites. So yeah. Not the biggest fan, my reputation isn't very high with those guys, even in my main account. And part of the problem with that is that a lot of the town hall generated quests are to hunt down escaped slaves and stuff like that, which hurts your reputation with other places. So, usually I go for certain bounty quests where I hunt down deserters from their legion. but those are tough and not as common. Ilmara, kingdom ruled by clerics, aka it's a theocracy. That's the name for a land that's government is based off of its official religion. And, well, the religion will be pretty major there. And I mean pretty major, like it's a big part of everything. Amara are pretty nice, but a lot of the things you do there, you also have to have a good reputation with the 3. And while you see, to get a better reputation with the 3, a lot of the quests to do that, because there aren't actually that many, there's a limited number. A lot of the ones to boost your reputation with them are really freaking hard. So watch out for that. But yeah, so like a lot of the quests from Ilmara are things like searching out for the remains of saints. So basically you have to go into the dungeons and you'll find skeletons that you have to bring back. You have to hunt down heretic witches. And those are tough, trust me. Or powerful undead. So yeah. Thuram, it's ruled by mages. I haven't gotten much done there because even getting to that area is really difficult. Even in my current game, you don't even want to try it before you've gotten pretty far. Trust me. And again, most of the quests there are very difficult. Plus, for some reason, I haven't unlocked Town Hall quests for Thuram yet. I might have to get a better reputation there, I'm not sure yet. And then there's the 3. It's a church. They're not big on undead. They do a lot of... They'll give you a lot of quests going through tombs and stuff. Things like that. Lanagar, a small town. Baranari. These are people with green skin. Some folks who don't like them call them grassheads. You can kind of compare them to Native Americans for real life comparison. They're nomads in the game. They lived here way before everyone else did, except for the Tolasians who kept them as slaves, just like Mercia does. People consider them savages and all that, but if you have a good reputation with them, they're very nice. And they'll trade you wolf pelts for higher prices than you can get in shops. A lot higher. Royal Lore Seekers, they come into play late a bit. Fairly soon, but not right now. They're, as it says right there, they work for the Kingdom of Varsilia. They are researchers. They find out things about the world. So a lot of them are really tough adventurers and stuff too. Not just researchers and things like that. And they can train you in some good skills. Like one skill actually lets non-magic classes spend some of their health instead of mana in order to use magic scrolls. So even if you can't actually learn spells, you can still use those. And trust me, that's big. Because the scrolls you can get that don't require mana, they're still good, but trust me, the ones that cost mana are incredible. The Golden Hand, that's a merchant guild. I don't have a good reputation with them in my current game. But I'm also not their biggest fan, let me just put it that way. So, they're a merchant guild. And I haven't gotten any quests from them yet, probably because, well, yeah, I started off with a bad reputation with them. Probably because the first guy I met from the guild was a big jerk. 7th Health, that's the Big Thieves Guild in Varsilia and Mercia. They are very clever and such, and obviously they're a Thieves Guild. They have opportunities you can't get if you're on the right side of the law. But sometimes working with them is going to reduce your reputation with the law. So be careful about that. But it's also just finding their base gives you a good reputation with them. Or at least a good boost to it. So there is that. Wizards Guild. Their jobs are sometimes difficult, sometimes not. Sometimes they're just ridiculous. But I managed to get my reputation up with them. To even get into the capital of Thram, Ice Mist, you have to do several jobs for Wizards Guilds. So yeah, I don't really need to explain much about the Wizard Guild other than that. Warriors Guild, they're not just common mercenaries. You have to behave honorably. Alright? So keep that in mind if you have crime-based quests and stuff, or things that will be perceived as crimes. Because if word gets out and you've joined the guild by then, I imagine there will be penalties. I don't know. I haven't picked any guilds to join up with yet, because I'm not sure. It does take a while before... It does take a few jobs before you can join them, but it's fairly quick compared to the other guilds. The Free Guild Governor? I really haven't learned much about that guy yet. Honestly, but he's the guy in charge of a pirate town called Free Gould, which is way to the south and tough to get to. And I got a quest going on there. I got a while ago. I still have not tried it since then, because the first several times I tried it, I got massacred. And that was with me playing smart and with like buttloads of potions and stuff. Alright. Let's pause that. So, let's see. Got decent cash and everything. Alright, let's go out and grind up a bit more. And then I think we'll pause because I kind of gotta pee. Which I don't think you guys need to know. Sorry. My quick trip into the mine. Mobs are tougher there, but I know how far I should probably stop before I stop. And there are lots of barrels and stuff sitting around. You auto-save when you go into dungeons, but if you look down, you'll notice you cannot quick save. Oh, if I do casual, the easy difficulty, I can actually save in these places. Okay. I might actually do that sometime just because it's going to be way convenient. You have no idea. Alright, recover. Now this area does get pretty tough, let me tell you. But this area for now isn't too bad. But as you can see, the goblins are higher leveled here, and grouped closer in together. The auto-aiming thing doesn't always work too well. Now then, I'm going to have a quest to do that involves that cage later. But that includes exploring more of the mine, and it's difficult. Taking all of that. Is this one? Nope. As you can see, a lot of these drop little bits of loot like that, which is good. And now it's time for me to leave. Because if I go through into that next area, there are a lot more goblins. Plus a few higher level creatures called imps, you know, little demons that do fire damage. And the lowest level I've seen an imp at is level 7, which is obviously a good bit higher than what I am right now. Even on my main account where I'm level 19, big groups of imps are a huge problem. They're tough. And I have a bunch of fire resistance gear too. So these, 121. What am I saving for? Right. 200 gold right there. Now, yeah, let's sleep at the inn. And that's all for now, everyone. I hope you enjoyed today. Ooh, excuse me. It is pretty fun to actually be replaying the game. Helps you remember some of the basics, things you might have forgotten over the time of you playing. So this will help me out in the future. And I am avoiding a lot of mistakes I used to make, let me tell you. Thanks to me having some experience in my other save file. But it's also a different playstyle for me, which adds its own difficulties. So yeah, this has been fun, and I hope you all enjoyed it as well, and I will see you next time.